just another digital mess. You're the Control-Alt-Delete, I can't undo, can't undo.
All right, guys, we're going to be talking about this fighting node, which was created for LTX 2.3, and we're going to be using it inside of ComfyUI. I've also got my custom nodes, which you can download from my GitHub. They're all available for you guys. I modified the workflow from Rune to make this work a little better. And we're going to go over exactly what the heck is going on in here. So you're going to load the checkpoint. Here you can use any checkpoint you want. You can use sulfur, you can use the distilled. I'm just using the full distilled FP8 checkpoint. If you're using the distilled checkpoint, you're not going to be using the distilled LoRA. You would be using the distilled LoRA if you're using the dev model. Then you're going to go ahead and load the Upscaler, and you're going to load the Gemma 3 12B model. And I also am going to load the distilled model, because in the full model, you're loading it in your audio text encoder loader, because it has the two VAEs, the video and the audio VAE. If you were going to be using the transformer, you would load the transformer, and then you would load the separate video and audio VAEs on their own. Okay. You could also load the audio VAE separately if you wanted to as well. What we're looking at here is this new node that I constructed called the LTX Resolution Frame Calculator. Also available for you guys on my GitHub. All the links are going to be provided in the notes. So you could do this in 720p. You can do it in 1020p. Now you might be noticing, it says 1088. That's because LTX 2.3 is divisible by 32. So you can't actually put 1080p and get a great result. There might be some artifacting, you might get some errors. So for this, you actually do want to use anything that's divisible by 32. But don't worry, because I already coded that in there. You can go ahead and type your custom. So you're just going to select custom, and then, I don't know, let's say you wanted to type 1080. So it's just going to round it off. So if I just did, I don't know, 1150, it's going to go 1152, 1080. It's just going to snap for you, divisible by 32. Then you're going to select your FPS anywhere from 30 to 50. You could do 24, whatever you want. Okay. And then your duration. So this is just done in seconds. Go ahead and change the duration, let's say to 12, then it's going to do 12 seconds. Now, you notice it has a width, height, also a frames, raw frames, FPS, and info. The info is just going to tell you what's going on here. It tells you the resolution, the duration. It's just going to let you know what's going to be happening. You're going to connect the frames all the way up to the max frames. So it's already been connected for you in the Kijai prompt relay. So you're going to connect the frames, raw frames, FPS. Okay. And those are going to go into max frames and FPS. Press equalize. So to get a fight scene, you're going to create your image. Here I have Cammy from Street Fighter versus Sindel from Mortal Kombat. I've created the image in Klein 9B by taking the likeness of these characters and having them in a horizontal fight scene. Okay, that's fairly straightforward to do. And you're going to load up the Fight LoRA. Also, you're going to load up the new Omni NFT. So it just helps with the motion. Just to make a long story short, it's going to help make the motion a little better. You could use the ID LoRA if you wanted to. So you just hit ID and go down to LTX And you're going to want the Celeb VHQ or TalkVid LoRa. Either of those is going to work. That's also going to help you with keeping the character likeness through the clip. Okay. I use a verbose font, a verbose prompt. So for this, I have the entire scene, a cinematic side view sequence of an intense, fast-paced hand-to-hand battle between Cammy White from Street Fighter and Sindel from Mortal Kombat. But I've also copied and pasted each scene in the prompt relay. So this way it knows what to prompt. So you have everything in your main prompt, and then you're just going to copy and paste each chunk. You could add more if you wanted to. It's up to you. You can delete them. It's all up to you. I find like 3 or 4 is perfect. Then I've also made a latent preview. It never bugs. It's always going to show you the preview. It works really well. I've also created the Sigma scheduler for stage 1 and 2. It's automatically going to calculate everything for you. It has some settings for you to play with. All available on GitHub for you guys to play with. Also going to include the VAE decoder. So this will let you do full or tiled, and it works really well. So we have a great fight scene between Cammy and Sindel. It took a few tries to get it. I'll show you guys the final result. And also you just want to use the LTX resolution to make sure that everything goes up. Just double it. You can use ultra, and high is also good too. And then you're going to have a really good video. So traditionally, it was hard to create fight scenes. So this guy actually created a really good LoRa. It follows the fight scenes really well. Let's go take a look at the LoRa. So you're going to see the LoRa link on Civitai-Red, and he'll give you the different kind of prompts to follow. I'll show you guys these videos in high resolution so you can take a look at them. It really has good prompt adherence, especially when you add the NFT Omni LoRa or the ID LoRa, and you want to use at least 30 FPS. 720p would be the minimum. 1080p is the sweet spot. So just go ahead and download it and put it into your LTX folder, your custom folder. This LoRa really bangs hard. I like it a lot. And you're going to be able to produce some really good fight scenes. LTX is a work in progress, and people are putting together some really good fine tunes. So overall, I'm pretty happy with it. And I know that like LTX 2.4 or 2.5 down the road will continue to get better. I guess my only concern is it is a little bit bloated with the text encoder. So, we don't need such a big 12 billion parameter text encoder. And it's the same problem with the Microsoft Lens. We're going to go ahead and review that in another video. But again, like these massive text encoders are not really needed. If you look at Anima, it is doing really good just with a 0.6 Quen 3 text encoder. So yeah, I think if we were to use between 2B and 4B text encoders for these models, it would be good. And also the new movement towards moving away from VAE is also really cool, and just going into the pixel space. So there's a lot of exciting things happening. Let me just show you my repo where you can get it. All right, so here's the repo, ready for you guys to go ahead and grab those notes. It's all been freely available for you guys. They've all been created. They've got a lot of cool stuff here. And just go ahead and follow the instructions if you need any help. Really dead simple, easy to use. And you can grab my Winnougan LTX nodes over here. These nodes were created to really make things ease of use. As I showed you in the video, Just go ahead and follow the steps. You're just going to git clone the repository. They're also available in the ComfyUI Manager. You can search for them there and it'll automatically install them for you. You're just going to do a git clone, and then you're just going to copy and paste this in your terminal and into your custom nodes folder, and everything will be there for you guys. So I'd love to see what kind of fighting videos you come up with. I think it's really cool because up until now, there's not been a lot of free open source options. Everything's kind of been proprietary. Like the Seed Dance fight videos are actually pretty good. But now LTX is catching up, and just would love to see a new WAN model come out. I would love to see another LTX model come out just with a smaller text encoder. So I'm kind of hoping and praying for better times to come. Love to hear what you guys come up with. Later.
I know it's just another digital mess. You're the control alt